is just so beautiful. I love all the different colors in the ocean. I love that we can see it from the house. Like, I know if it's high tide or low tide just for looking out the window. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I've been very thankful for my orange coat like several times when we're walking on streets. I feel like people just don't expect pedestrians here because there's just not that very many people in the places we've been staying.
In a lot of places, there's not a lot of space for pedestrians.
Yeah, there's no shoulder even, right?
There's all these like ancient walls and stuff that like the road got built right up to it. So out towards the corner, it's totally blind.
Yeah.
Like driving around it, or like no idea what's on the other side.
And it's like rock on both sides. It's not like the car has anywhere to respond, you know, if anything happens.
Yeah, and it's barely wide enough for two cars.
Luckily, there aren't usually two cars, but there's not even usually one car. But it's a little stressful to have the kids walking down here. Anyway, they're not as predictable.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is.
It's got to be a bus stop, but like a rock bus stop? For who?
Yeah, like you can't see the road if you're inside of it, and the bus can't see if anyone's waiting.
I have no idea. Demi-tour, impossible. Impossible. I don't know how they would say it.
Demi-tour means.
It's gorgeous though. All right, what were we working on today?
Finished watching some of our video editing class.
That was nice to get done. That was really helpful.
Yeah.
It's also overwhelming though, because there's like, oh my gosh, everybody knows a lot about this.
Yeah, and like honestly, the standard of like video quality on YouTube these days is extremely high.
We need a production team. Oh, we just are
kind of becoming our production team.
Figuring it out.
But yeah.
Seriously, learning how to like upload the videos was so stressful to start with. Like, why? I don't know why that was so hard, but there were like jumps to like, this is Android, this is Mac. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
I love this. I love hearing it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
It's kind of interesting though, because I like learning about things, and if we didn't have this like hurdle of like, okay, how do we produce things, I don't know what I would be learning about right now. Like maybe just spending more time on tourism, but I don't necessarily get into that as much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we're not just like bemoaning the amount of work. Yeah, there's a lot to learn, but it's also like interesting stuff, and there's cool technical bits with like, you know, cameras and lights and editing, and one of the, like the things Deanna has fun with in particular is like lining up the like clips and cuts and videos with the music that's playing, and
it's so fun. That part is so fun.
So yeah, there's cool stuff there.
I love having it also like in a small edible size, you know, to like remember that moment. It's really cool.
Okay. Oh, pause. What? These are clams. Yeah, I'm not sure what these are, honestly. But yeah, some of these look like broken open shells. Some of them look like, are they the flesh that was in those shells? Then there's these weird little like barnacle things that are kind of stuck on the other bits.
It just seems kind of wasteful. Like,
yeah.
If it was a cat or something, it would have like eaten more of it.
Yeah, and I don't think high tide goes all the way up there.
I didn't think it did. Ooh, sorry. I guess you're already dead. That's bizarre.
Yeah, that was weird. We haven't seen that the other times we came down.
Oh, this ocean now. Just look at that.
So I'm staying close enough that we can hear it when we leave the door up above.
Yeah, just in the garden we can hear it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
They have real sand here. Like, the quality of sand is nice, but actually there's so many rocks intermixed with it. It's sort of hard to like access the sand.
Yeah, and there's some cool things we've noticed, because there's like been so much rain in France this year that like I don't know how if every year there's all these streams, but there's a bunch of streams coming out of the, you know, the terrain above the beach and come down, because every day at all this sand gets deposited, but then like the streams will cut channels through it, and you see like the different levels of like they're shaping the sand, and then they cut a channel, and then all of it goes through there, and there's like different textures and stuff. Anyway, it's been kind of interesting to see.
The wind's coming from the other direction right now. I thought it always blew the other way.
Yeah, that's true. Yesterday when we were here, it was the other direction.
Wow, that surprises me. This probably is a great place for sailing lessons.
It's interesting too, because it's a stiff wind. It's not just like a little breeze. And yesterday it was a little stiff wind going the other way.
The other direction. Like hard to run into. Like while running. I love the beach.
Also, that might be the first Chevy I've seen.
Oh, how funny.